Hi, welcome to Physical Science 1.2 on chemical and physical properties and changes. This might be a pretty lengthy video and you may have to watch it repeatedly to get the definitions. But let's get started. So first of all, let's talk about matter. What is matter? Well, matter is anything and everything that has mass and or volume. That's called matter. The law of conservation of matter says that, just like the law of conservation of energy, matter cannot be created or destroyed. It is just converted from one form to another. So, what kinds of changes does matter undergo? It undergoes physical and chemical changes. Okay, so let's look at physical properties. There are 15 physical properties that we're going to write out individual definitions for. These are not in the same order, I believe, so just don't worry about writing them down right now, or if you do write them down, be sure you skip a line in between them. So the physical properties that we're going to be looking at are the melting point, boiling point, malleability, color, state of matter, elasticity, magnetic, odor, density, electrical conductivity, heat conductivity, tensile strength, ductility, hardness, and brittleness. Those are the 15 physical properties that we're going to look at. So let's get those definitions. Melting point is temperature at which a solid changes to a liquid. Boiling point is the temperature a liquid boils and changes to become a gas. Malleability is the ability to be hammered or beaten into thin sheets. Color means what color is it? Does that change what it is? If I dye my mashed potatoes green, are they still mashed potatoes? Elasticity is the measure of a solid's ability to be stretched and then returned to its original size. Magnetism is the attraction of metals, or magnetic. Density is a mass to volume ratio of a substance and measures how tightly the material is packed together. Electrical conductivity is the ability to carry electricity. Heat conductivity is the ability to transfer energy as heat. Tensile strength is a measure of how much pull or tension something can withstand before it breaks. Ductility is the ability to be drawn into a thin wire. Hardness is a measure of a solid's resistance to scratching. Brittleness is a measure of a solid's tendency to shatter. The state of matter, remember, is from 1.1, which is solid, liquid, gas, and plasma, and includes the temperature. And then odor is how does it smell right now, meaning what is its current odor. A physical change occurs when a substance changes a physical property but does not change the identity of the substance. For example, water freezes into ice. It's still water, it's just frozen water. Cutting a piece of wood into smaller pieces, you just have smaller pieces of wood. It changes the appearance, but not anything about the substance itself. So, physical properties are those that can be determined without changing the identity of a substance we're studying. Physical properties come from simple observations. Physical property of sodium metal can be observed or measured. It is soft, lustrous, silver-colored metal with a relatively low melting point and low density. In that description, I've given you the hardness, color, melting point, and density, all of which are physical properties. So now we're going to look at the chemical properties and their subsequent changes. Chemical properties describe a way a substance that can change or react to form other substances. These properties then must be determined using a process that changes the identity of the substance of interest. A chemical change occurs when a substance changes into something new. It occurs due to chemical reactions. You can tell a chemical change has occurred if the physical properties of the new substance are different than the original substance. So we're going to look at 5 chemical changes: combustion, which is a reaction with oxygen; flammability, a reaction with other elements; decomposition; and corrosion. A definition for each of those: combustion is the ability to burn but is difficult to ignite. This is exploding. Flammability is the ability to burn or catch fire, and it's easy to ignite. Decomposition is the ability to rot or break down into simpler substances. Corrosion is the ability to dissolve or break down through the eating away of sections or parts. And reacting is a visible change of a substance, that's bubbling, foaming, etc. We define a chemical property of a substance by the chemical change it undergoes. For example, one of the chemical properties of alkali metals, such as sodium and potassium, is they react with water. To determine this, we would have to combine an alkali metal with water and observe what happens. Here's a video of just that thing. As always, thanks for watching.